Guys, it's November 8th, 2024. Had a nice bull channel in the markets. I think it was kind of hard to trade. It was a small pullback trend. It was always difficult because it looks like the market is reversing. I bought somewhere here and I pretty much waited an hour for a few points. Yeah, we'll get into it in a second. Daily chart, 45 minute. I don't even look at the 45 minutes to be honest with you guys, but I have it up there. So this daily chart, we have 4 bars in a row. Strong breakout bar breaking out past many of these bars. Yeah, we have a breakout right here. It's getting follow through, but the bars are shrinking. This bar has kind of a equal tail and body, so could start to go sideways. Maybe this is the pullback. We don't know. 45-minute chart got a pullback here. Rally. This bar breaks the low. Rally, leg 2, and now we have a deep pullback. At the end of the day, on the 5-minute, we had a bear channel. So that officially tells me we're range bound. 75 tested around this low. Let's see. Okay, 77 was lower and it tested 37's high. Low, low, low. So it'd be interesting to see what the market does. We're trading at all-time highs. We are around what was the high today? 60.40. Obviously the bulls want to keep going. You should go back a few videos. I talked about how the first gap bar is usually a good buy. Wow, they really got there. That was the bulls target, and look, they're going sideways now. So that's pretty interesting. Oh, I kind of fixed. Let me make that like that. You guys get the picture. So, what about the 45-minute chart? We have a leg 1 pullback, leg 2. Every breakout resets the market cycle. So we can see this as a full pullback. Tagged EMA, and now we're channeling. And we're starting to go range bound because we got that channel on the 5-minute. Bar 1 was the low of the day. That's not very common, so something to keep in mind. If you guys are looking for reversals, how many bars do we have below the EMA? Here we have a couple bars, and then we rallied above. The overnight session did have a sell-off, a brief sell-off. But then again, what type of sell-off was this? It was the first gap below the EMA. We rallied, break and retest, and we had a rally intraday. Closing below the EMA, not good for the bulls. Obviously, they want to close at highs. They would like to close around 63. There is 45 minutes left in the day. Does the Friday session go? Yeah, I think the Friday session goes to 2 p.m. Bulls could rally here hypothetically, but there's not too much liquidity left. That's a 14-point move for 45 minutes. So bar 1's the low. Bar 2, bad follow through. Wait, excuse me, I looked at the wrong bar. Bar 1 here. This is bar 1. Bar 2 was actually, it was follow through, but bad follow through, had more tail. Bar 3, pulling back. You could buy the close here and go for 1-to-1 at bar 2 or bar 1. I wouldn't, I just waited. I bought around here. 3-bar rally. 4, 5, 6. Then we have a 3-bar pullback. I thought we were going to go more range bound today because we had a rally. We had a micro channel against the micro channel, but this micro channel never got a second piece. So you got to think about how strong were the bears. Were these bulls taking profits? You bought the high of 6. Look at the tail and look at 7. Bulls are not eager to hold. They quickly scalped out and the market reversed around yesterday's high. 7, 8, 9, leg 1, leg 2, leg 3, wedge bottom. There's a gap right here. I don't necessarily look at those gaps. I look at gaps like this is the gap I would look at. Bar 10 is a rally, closing on its high. Bad follow through 11, 12 also bad follow through 13. Good close, but we're not closing far above the previous bars. However, I did look for a trade when these 4 bars printed because I saw this as a rally. Bar 11 never broke the low. Bar 14 broke this bar's low, so now I'm thinking, okay, is there going to be a tradable leg 2? And there was a tradable leg two. There was a couple of tradable leg twos. So you could say this is leg one, pull back, leg two. I was skeptical because I wasn't sure if this was gonna get its own leg two, and we were looking at something like this, leg one, pull back, leg two, second leg trap, leg one, pull back, leg two. That's why I didn't take this buy, but I was thinking about it. Bears are getting trapped. They never got their second leg. Bar 14 breaks the low, so that starts the second leg for this micro channel. So leg one, pull back, leg two. Bar 19 breaks the low, so leg one, pull back, leg two, pull back, leg three. What happens when we're in leg three? You gotta think at least we're gonna start ranging soon. And look what happened for about 10 bars from 20. Well, we were in. Today was a hard. Today was a very slow day. Let's see how many bars were sideways. So we ranged for. Oh, excuse me. We ranged for a while. Then we have a 4-bar bear micro channel. Again, adding to the idea that we're in a range, but it never got its second piece. First gap bar, since bar 10 to bar 30, we never touched the EMA. So that's 20 bars above the EMA, and there's some gaps open. So we have multiple gaps open above the EMA and 10 bars above it. You gotta think twice before you get short here. I think there's another gap. Is this a zero height? What's the high? The high here is 1925. The low here is 1925. Okay, so there's a zero height gap here. Not the strongest, but there is a gap. It's like an equal high. I don't know what the hell. It's a zero height gap. That's what Ali calls them. That's what I call them. Yeah, so we have 2 gaps and over 10 bars. So I'm not looking to short. This bar 33 is more of a buy setup. I didn't buy it though, just in case this was the high of the range. I waited for a pullback. I saw 34, 36, 37 as another 3-bar rally. You could argue 36 broke 35's low, and that's fair. That's a fair argument. So you could say leg one, pull back leg two, pull back leg three. And well, look, we got a leg three and went more sideways. What did I say on the daily chart? I said, or on the 45-minute chart, I mentioned, every breakout restarts the market cycle. Look at 48. Stop. People were eager to buy that close. It ticked a little bit below, and it rallied. And then look at 50. This bar, I was in longs from I bought 40 like around here. So as it was moving up, I wanted to see if there's more sellers or buyers. I was looking for a leg two of this bar. Well, technically this price action here. And I got that here. I got out on 50 because it was climactic. What makes it climactic and a breakout? Well, 48, 49, 50. 1 second, let me get the handy dandy tool out. Oh, what if I did it like this? Look at the height of 48, right? And then 49, the bar grows. Okay, cool. 49, we're not breaking a lot past the previous bars, and when there's a tail. So bulls were selling out of longs at highs. And then you get 50, then you get bar 50. If you saw bar 50, it was racing up and down a lot. So there was selling pressure. It wasn't the best bar. You just want to see a gradual, nice, strong close at its high. What I'm getting at is these bars grew late in the trend. Leg one, pull back. Leg two, pull back. Leg three. And it looked climactic, so I got out. 51, 52 looked like it was a good follow through. 53 I thought was strong enough to get its second piece, but then 54 happened. I was like, oh man, we're gonna go higher. So I bought the close, sat through a small pullback, and yeah, then we got a leg one, pull back, leg two, pull back, leg three. It's a hard stretch, so let's count opposite bars. Leg one, pull back, leg two, pull back, leg three, pull back, leg four, pull back, leg five. When I saw 64, I was like, this is a nice looking bar. We've already had 3 or 4 pullbacks, so we're late in the trend. So I put as soon as 63's tail appeared, I just moved my stop to 1 tick below here, and my target was here, and then I got tagged out as it was moving. And I'm happy I got tagged out, because look what happened after that. I would have had to get out here, and I would have lost most of my profits because I bought here. So yeah, leg counting is great. The market cycle resets on a leg count the market cycle resets when there's a breakout. Leg one, pull back. Okay, so if we're counting trend line breaks instead of opposite bars now, look at 55. It doesn't go below here. Okay, let me restart. 53 goes below this bar. So that's a leg one pullback. 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. None of these bars are going below the prior low. So in actuality, it's a leg 1, pullback, leg 2. This is the first 65 is the first bar that goes below the prior bar. So this would be a second leg trap. Let me make sure I'm doing this right. Okay. So here's a swing. We break that. Then we don't get. So now we're looking for a low to be broken to start the second leg. So we first leg, pull back, 54 starts the second leg. Doesn't break the low. Doesn't break the low. Doesn't break the low. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Here we go. 58, 33.50, 33.50. That's equal. So this is a double bottom in a bull trend. Doesn't break the low. Doesn't break the low. Do you guys see how I'm counting? Doesn't break the low. Doesn't break the low. But I'm counting opposite bars as legs too. There's 2 ways to count. You can count trend line breaks or opposite bars. You just got to kind of count both. In training ranges, you can count implied legs. In small pullback trends, it's hard to count legs. I'm going to draw on these gaps and show you the trades I took. Kind of already talked about them, but yeah, so we have multiple gaps. Don't look too short until bears start to close gaps, because the best the bears are going to do is get a range. And look, did the bears get a trend or did they get a range? Sure, they got a trending leg, leg 1, pull back, leg 2, pull back, leg 3, pull back, leg 4. But again, that just makes the market go range bound. I didn't trade this. If you traded that, you definitely got a scalp. We're in a bull market. So here's a 3-bar micro channel. Let me turn off the prices. I have the prices for when I plug in TradeZella. Here's that right there. Put it at the bottom of the pullback. I did not take this trade, but 1-to-1 is met. I bought bar 15. Oh wait, let me just leave that open. So here's that trade. And then now this leg is strong enough to get its own second piece. Measure that. That's a sloppy droppy. You can buy here, you can buy here. Good tail on 14. So see how 14 broke this trend line? So that tells me it's the start of the second leg. And now I'm just looking to get long. I'm like, where is the best place to get long? At this point in time, just buying 15 is the best place that I could find. And then see how 19 breaks this leg. So now we're in the third leg. So that's what I was trying to look for right here. If you guys, let me know if that was confusing or not. Here's another 4-bar micro channel, but it's going more sideways. And when we're in the third or fourth leg, it's best to just wait. Leg 1, pull back, leg 2. Okay, now we see this breakout. This is a good breakout bar. It's very small tail, shaved top. I measured it like this because I just counted 35 kind of as an inside bar. But again, this could also be a leg 1, pull back leg 2, because 36 broke the low of 35, right? So that's a trend line break. I look for the pullback. Okay, I see a pullback here. Leg 1, pullback, leg 2. I bought 40 as it was moving up. So roughly like that. I got out on this bar, I got 1R instead of 1.5R, because in trading ranges, you go for 1.5R. I mean, you go for 1R. Here's another 3-bar micro channel. That's a 4-bar micro channel, actually. I took this trade, but I felt like asking for this was too much. You can put it here. You see that was met. But the way I did it was I just went for, oh yeah, okay, no, I bought 45, 54, excuse me. So I just went for 1R like this, and I put it like that, and I got 1R right around here, just a little bit less than 1R. So there's that trade. It was kind of something like that. I bought the high right there. I'm just putting it to the right so there's no overlap. Okay, so the bears, we get a sell-off. They get a gap right here. That's good. Bears are starting to get gaps. Is that the low? 34 even. The high? 30. Okay, so there's a tick gap here. Bears are getting gaps. Bears are closing gaps. So now once gap starts to get closed, that's range bound price action. 4-bar micro channel for the bears. You want to go for 1-to-1. Put it on the high of the pullback. And yeah, 1.5 is not met. Yeah, it's not met. Another 3-bar micro channel here, 71, 72, 73. But it's late in the day, if you're trading past bar 72, I hope you're profitable. And if you're trading past bar 72, you're looking for waterfall profits. This is like 1, pullback, like 2, pullback, like 3. So you're looking for a lot late in the day after a really strong bull rally. Look how many bear bars were below the EMA in the last few days? None. So if you're looking for that type of price action, ask yourself, is it reasonable? Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the breakdown. I appreciate all the comments. I love talking to y'all. Hit the share button if you learned something. Share the show. Monday's a half day, so I'm not going to be doing a breakdown. It's Veterans Day. So I'll talk to you guys on Tuesday. I'm going to post this right away. And yeah, you guys have a good one. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a safe weekend. Please don't drink and drive. It's a 3-day weekend. You guys probably going to be barbecuing. Have a good one. I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you for your time. Bye.